The woman accidentally missed her step and fell. Below was a rushing river, and she was quickly swept away by the current. At that moment, Buck leapt in without hesitation, swimming toward the woman with all his might, dragging her up from underneath, and breaking through the ice with his head. The woman was finally saved, but Buck was already exhausted. After the woman was pulled up by her master, Buck was carried away by the river. The master couldn't catch him, and he was swept downstream. The master wanted to save him, pounding the ice with a knife, but the ice was too thick to break. Just when the master was desperate, someone handed him a wooden stick. He quickly grabbed it and smashed the ice, but then he sensed something, and when he turned his head, it was Buck. It turned out Buck had already climbed up. The master hugged Buck tightly, and this warm scene made the lead husky jealous. That night, the mistress gave Buck a big ham as a reward, and the husky happened to see it, growing even more jealous. Late at night Buck saw a cute rabbit. He chased it playfully, gently picked it up in his mouth, and then gently set it down to let it go. Suddenly the husky bit the rabbit to death, and glared at Buck viciously. The husky wanted to fight Buck. He had had enough of Buck. Suddenly he attacked Buck. Although Buck had a massive build, he had never fought before. The husky used his agility to knock Buck down again and again. Buck soon couldn't hold out. The husky struck a final blow and knocked Buck out, then turned to his followers to show authority. But deep down the others already had their loyalty. United together, they called out to Buck. Buck finally stood back up. His wild nature awakened. The husky lunged at him, but Buck dodged nimbly and bit him, slammed him hard into the ground, then pinned him down with a paw, looking at him calmly. The husky could no longer act tough. He was afraid of Buck now. Buck let him go, and the husky tucked his tail and left. The next day, with no lead dog, Buck boldly stepped forward, but the master still didn't fully trust him, and put the old dog in charge. The old dog looked at the proud Buck, rolled on the ground, refusing. The master had no choice but to let Buck try. Buck became the lead dog, his pack united as one. Buck looked at his brothers, all ready to go. At the command, Buck dashed out like a wild horse, leading the team across the snowy land. The master shouted with joy, but it triggered an avalanche. The joy disappeared, and he ordered Buck to flee left. But as lead dog, Buck made his own choice, leading the team toward a cave. Facing the terrifying avalanche, he stayed calm, broke through solid ice with his body, squeezed through the narrow cave, and escaped the disaster. Before sunset, they reached their destination. For the first time since becoming a mailman, the master delivered on time. Even though being a mailman didn't earn much, they enjoyed the joy of people receiving their letters. This made Buck understand his responsibility. But one day, the master received an official notice. The invention of the telegraph made them jobless. By summer people would no longer need letters. The master had to find another way and sell the dogs. Progress always takes some jobs away without mercy. The master said goodbye to Buck, grateful for his companionship, but life had to go on. Buck huddled together with the other dogs. Now they were all he had. Soon, the dogs had a new owner, but it was a greedy gold prospector.